Hello, everybody. I'm back. I think this is episode 30 of Victoria 2. Last episode, we pretty much, let me see here. I'm setting a timer real quick. Sorry about that. Because I don't want my videos to be so long, I keep overdoing them. We're justifying war with Canada right now. We are losing money, but we have $1 million in the bank, so that's okay. I don't know what we're losing it on, but I have everything spent on military right now. So that's probably it. I'm going to increase relations with everyone down here. Oh, Argentina could use it. Not that. Increase relations. Now, we did get discovered almost immediately justifying against Canada, which sucks. We need to have below 15... well, actually, like below 14 in order to justify against Britain, because it costs 11 for liberate country. So I'm hoping that by the time we start justifying against Britain, it's not a huge region. That's like the third time Tahiti's gotten militancy. They must be really mad. Where are they? Revolt risk. That's Tahiti right there. That's Tahiti. They are really mad. Luckily, not too many people live there, and hopefully nothing will happen. They don't really have any cores, so they can't form off in their own independence movement or anything. General James Scott died. Artillery factory, that's fine. Mechanized mining, that's always a good thing. And let's start splitting up these guys. These are almost perfectly even to be split here. This 30,000 unit can sit on Rapid City with that guy, yeah. And the rest can be five units, so 5 brigade units, or whatever they're called, I don't really know. So 15,000. What we're going to do is line them up along the back here. Is that one? Yeah, Billings is one place. So once we have 15 units here, I don't know how many units exactly, but, you know. Well, let's just go to Sioux City. Since these are full and complete. New store in Hawaii. And what we're going to do with these units is we are going to just use them to swarm the Canadian countryside once the war starts. Oh, there are 36,000 men there. They are all infantry, though, from the little numbers in the bottom right. 36,000 infantrymen, so our units should be able to kill them. Hopefully. I'm going to try to increase relations with... Ooh, France has some Prussian nationalists. That's funny. Increasing relations with Prussia is really a waste of time, so let's increase with Italy. We have the Casus Belli against Canada. It expires in 1 year, so the beginning of February. Now, we can't wage war on that until we justify against Britain, and that takes how many days? Liberate country. 143 days, so let's say 5 months. So yeah, not quite half a year. So it takes 5 months. 5 months away from February. So we have to start this justification in 5 months or so. So like the beginning of July-ish. But we have 17 infamy still. We can't do that. It costs 11. So we have to just hope and pray that we, you know, when we start justifying it, won't immediately discover it again. Or else we'll go over the infamy limit. Let's decrease people, of course. Conservative, of course, not socialist. Ugh, we don't want to be socialist. We're the United States of America, you see. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to split this up evenly into 2 units. 1 unit can go there. Why is that doing that? Okay, well, there we go. The 12 will go back. And all the smaller units we're going to, like, combine, I guess. Let's just do that now. Balance. Actually, let's just do that. And this 15 can go there. Oh, I've been forgetting to look for our missing units. That stinks. Okay. Oh, rest in pieces. We didn't take part in the current crisis. And I have no idea how much prestige damage that's going to do to us. Well, we're still number 3, so if it took prestige, I didn't notice. We were number 3 before. Yeah, we're still almost up to the United. Okay, we might have lost prestige, but either way, I didn't notice. So, didn't it say the field of battle would show who's right? Yeah. So that's actually good for us that they're distracted right now. Germany and the United Kingdom are distracted. Fighting over Romania. That's fine. It says these guys have more units. But I don't know. Italy and Germany have pretty strong militaries. Oh, they're already losing. What is that, battles? No, occupation. Lieutenant Colonel Custer reports back from the Black Hills with an announcement that gold in the that's from the decision we did last episode, that gold in substantial quantities has been discovered in the Dakota Territory. Prospectors, miners, and fortune seekers flock to the area. But troubling reports tell of strange howls and cries coming from the hills at night. Some say that the Sioux are going on the warpath. Mixed blessings. We get precious metal, life rating, and immigrant attraction. Yeah, alright. United Kingdom's mobilizing their reserves. Maybe they'll even pull their troops out of here to go over there. That'd be even better for us. Let's see. So let's see if how's our units doing? Are all of our army units done? Looks like they are. Our navy is not done. That's expected. So I'm looking for units that are, you know, built out of actual men. Not craftsmen or farmers or anything else. Okay, I know that's, yeah, I know who that is. Let's see, not the 3000. Okay, Charles Doubleday has speed. Richard Appleton does not, so yeah, whatever. It gave us Richard Appleton anyways. Yeah, that's fine. They're fine. So I'm not sure who exactly has our missing units. Let's see if any of these guys... Oh, yeah, this is an engineer. I think this guy was missing an engineer. Who's those 6? Those are the... Okay. Christopher Butler. Now he has 7. Yeah, he's the one missing the engineer. And this guy up here is missing a cavalry. I'm pretty sure, because this guy had cavalry, right? Oh yeah, he needed a hussar, so now he's got one. Now he's fine. Good. There's all of our units, I'm pretty sure. Now, yeah, this forms into 3 more perfect units, and is that all of our mobilized units? It is. So, this will form 3 more perfect units. I'm just doing that, sending him over here, and then this unit will split up, balance, done, and you will go over there. What we're gonna do is just field across this countryside and nope, sorry UK, and take from the west to the east coast. Now pause. When do we have to justify? I'd say before July. No, by August. Well, mid-July, I'll say. Mid-July we'll start justifying, but we really need to lose more infamy. So I'm going to sign the Geneva Convention now. It gives us monthly war exhaustion and less, and regain organization rate. So boom. We lost 1 infamy for that, and let's hope, let's sincerely hope, we'll be under 15, but we'll still be a few points over. Actually, if we do it at the beginning of August, right after that infamy drops, I think we'll be okay. Date-wise, I think we'll be okay. So we'll do it then. And just, it'll be cutting it close, but we'll be holding true. As the 19th century dawned on Europe, the practice of jailing people who defaulted on their debts was still norm. In England, infamous examples of such institutions, debtors' prisons, include London's Fleet Prison. In these institutions, debtors who were not seldom expected to pay for both board and room, and sometimes even special jailers' fees to effectively pay their jailers for their upkeep. Oftentimes, these practices only serve to further complicate the debtor's financial situation, as it, for natural reasons, is hard to earn money from inside a prison wall. The system was gradually abandoned in most European countries throughout the 19th century, and London's Fleet Prison was torn down in 1846. 40 years ago. A wrongly jailed American aristocrat is now drawing public attention to these institutions, calling for their abolishment. Aristocrats and capitalists. Which do we have more of? It's easy enough. 5,000 capitalists, 82,000 aristocrats. So we want the aristocrats to gain consciousness. No, aristocrats lose militancy. There we go. Mechanized mining. That's always a good thing. Now our units are completely split up, ready to go. There we go. He has a good general, or he is a good general. 1 attack, 3 defense, negative speed. I don't like that. Let's look for a better general than Augustus Jackson. Mexico wants... Oh, Italy wants access, sure, just because I like Italy. And all we can really do is hope that Italy does not... Or that our justification on the UK is not immediately discovered. The other one was immediately discovered, so hopefully this one isn't. I'm going to start justifying now because it's the beginning of August and we just lost our 0.4. So we need 14 or less. So hopefully, you know, because this will cost 11. Liberate country costs 11. Proceed. Just fingers crossed that it is not discovered immediately. Oh, I thought that was... Tax efficiency. I thought that was it saying we had been discovered. I was gonna just... Nah, I was not happy there. Let's gain some prestige. Our money's, you know, it's alright. We're over $1 million, so it's not a huge issue. And Egypt wants to ally us, that's okay. Now, my concern is... Actually, yeah, if I'm not inviting France to the war, them being occupied is so good for me, because I can still wage war on them. Can't I? It's not a crisis. It's a crisis war, but I think I can still wage war on them. Oh, Britain and Germany are losing somehow. I guess the battles. Or maybe Italy? I don't know. Because France's army has a large chunk in Italy. They have a bunch of smaller groups in northern Italy, or in northern France, which are just going to get crushed. Although equally small British armies. And Germany's just getting ready to sweep in and eat them. They'll probably demand some of these states if they can get them. They're sweeping across Italian Africa. That's fine. I forgot what I was going to do. Oh, increase relations with Italy. Because, you know, they don't necessarily hate me yet, and they shouldn't have a reason to. I'll do the same with Austria. Just because I don't like wasting political points, you know. So our armies are pretty good, except we have to find better generals for them. The smaller ones, it doesn't really matter. Denmark's gone bankrupt, that's okay. Because, you know, we need good generals on these armies, but the other ones don't matter. Oh, Jacobin rebels in Sioux City. Oh, that's fine. I think I have a unit there. Speed 10, that's fine, but we want more attack. I don't necessarily have to have speed, I just don't want negative speed. Oh, he has attack +4. I think I'm going to leave, if nothing else, Isaac Jones on the very bottom is going to be our general. He has attack 1 and defense 2. Richard Brown. He's not a bad idea. Let's do it. Christopher, let's do it this guy, just because he's in the middle. Richard Brown. Attack 1, defense 2. Worse than what we have, actually. But we don't... yeah, sure. Richard Brown. Because I don't like negative speed, I really don't. And this guy has attack 3, defense 4. That's good. And the units, the rebels are being crushed. Let's move these guys forward, because our supply limit is enough to the point where we have, you know, Tahiti region. The Tahiti region really hates me. Like, I don't know what that's all about, but, you know. So we're going to put 30 on each, just so it's easier to raid here. We can build some more units, or some more hussars, so let's do that. We can build 8 more, so 1, come on. Because that'll just help us siege faster, which is something we need. Something that's very useful to us. And these guys will move forward anywhere else, just so we don't have to try and sort them out. We'll probably just put those on the frontmost guys. How are our generals looking here? We'd like good generals on there. It doesn't... Oh, yes. Okay, we're fine. It just cost 6 infamy. We're fine. We're at 19. That's all that matters. As soon as this is done... The Sioux Wars. With the the influx of settlers into the Black Hills area, conflicts with the local Sioux have escalated. Today, news reached us from the frontier that a massive war party, led by an Indian whose name reports give only as Sitting Bull, has risen up in the Dakota Territory. All pops that are Dakota gain 8 militancy. That's fine. We have some units here. Right in Sioux Territory. I'm glad someone wandered there and noticed it. Our naval units are still building. We have a ton of ships here, though. Let us split these up evenly. We need good generals, or good admirals as well. These two will definitely be on patrol, attacking, or defending over by Britain. The 48, or the 41 here are going to stay at home. They're the stay-at-home moms, because they're outdated and stuff. And, yeah. These 20 will also go over by Britain, but they're like the extra fleet. He has defense and speed, that's good. He has... Mark Clemens has attack and defense, but negative speed. That's okay. That is completely fine. And this is the third one. He has attack and defense. That's good. All three are fine. I don't like the negative speed, but it's alright. And if our transports move, our Olden ship over here is going to go with them. He has attack and defense up the Tushy. Let's actually switch those. I would take the Humiliate on the United Kingdom, but the Liberate country is going to take 100 war score, so we can't squeeze anything else in there. Francis Sullivan is the guy we want. Which one do we want to switch him out for? Not that one. Mark Clemens. Let's switch him out for Mark Clemens. Oh, stop. I have to keep it paused or else it auto-assigns him. Mark Clemens. Francis Sullivan. Where's Mark Clemens? I'm just going to put him on there. I have 40 ships. I don't need to... So Francis Sullivan is the one I need to worry about. I need to find him. He's up at the top. Good. Now we have a nice attack general on these fleets. And speaking of which, before the war starts, since we have all of our stuff all the way up, we're losing $1,000 a day for some reason, but let's put fleets here since we're not at war with anybody. Let's just get them in position. Since our Navy's pretty much done, I mean 32 battleships in each column, it's pretty much rip. Put one there. There we go. We're just positioning these guys so they're going to be close to the battle. And let's also... Why are we losing so much money? No idea. Let's turn our military constructions down to 75. I don't think that'll change much, but... Naval funding down to 95. 90 on both of these, just for now. Hope that'll make a difference. It might. Not a big difference, because we can't afford that the whole time. Because I'd already sucked out like $100,000. Let's suck Navy down to 75 just for a little while. We don't really need Navy all that much. Other than, well, we need them, but, you know. Trying to explain myself here. Oh, we need canned food, that's why. Okay, let's buy canned food, though. Tunis, sure. Let's turn off automate and... Oh, no. I didn't want to do that. Okay, pause. We can go to war at any time. Not steamer convoys, though. The war's about to begin. So we can go to war at any time here. But guess what time it is? I'm not even making this up. My timer's about to ring. So I'm going to leave us all on a cliffhanger, and after we influence Argentina, Jaipur, I don't care about. Argentina, increase opinion. Egypt, let's kick everyone out, like the Italians. Swedes. Let's kick out the dirty Italians. Or the Russians, the dirty Russians in this case, right? Yeah. And so, with that, I'm going to end off this episode. We're in a pretty good position. We're about to start our war. And that is while Britain is already at war with France and everyone else. So, and from the looks of it, they are losing, I think. Oh, yeah, they're majorly losing that war. Battles, oh, they lost all the battles. Bavaria wants to humiliate Switzerland and admit hegemony into the North German Federation. I don't know exactly what that means, but you know, they're beating them somehow. Let's take a look. Oh, wow, Austria, they're in the war. They're getting demolished by the Germans. No, not even by, yeah, they're getting demolished by the Germans, but they're still, you know, surprisingly, they're still not losing. France seems to be holding their ground pretty well, surprisingly. But anyways, yeah, that'll do it for this episode. Next episode, in the midst of this war, we're going to war with Britain in a completely separate war, the long-awaited war for Canada, not including Colombia, Quebec, Newfoundland, and everyone else that they released, but to annex Canada and the United Kingdom through an exploit in the game. Not necessarily cheating, but, you know, whatever. It just makes life easier for us. We're going to send our units straight up into the British countryside and get the rolling war score that we need. We're going to invite Japan as an ally. It's going to be a great time. So, if you want to be here for an episode, be here for the next episode. And with that, love you all. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.